So in this tutorial, we're going to be looking at English. Alright, so in English, I want us to focus on the ECZ standard that we have. So most of us have difficulties in answering rewrites. So I'll try my best to explain so that we can all easily understand. So now the type of rewrites I'm trying to simplify for all of us are rewrites that are involving statement that. Okay, so rewrites involving so statement and the relative clause that. Okay, so now rewrites involving so and that are quite easy to understand, because whenever you're rewriting a particular statement, it actually just means that you're transforming it. So whenever you are transforming a statement that has been given but has to begin in a manner that will involve you using so, make sure that in that particular statement that is also inclusive. Because when you begin any sentence or use so in a statement, make sure to involve that, because so goes with that. Alright, so now under these rewrites, I want you to understand that there are certain key points or key parts that you can highlight that will help you easily answer these rewrites. Let's take, for instance, if you find that in your original statement you are having very or to, make sure you substitute with the word so. If you find that you are having a full stop or the other two, make sure you substitute with what? That. Okay? Now, not just that, to make this easy for all of us, let's also be mindful of the verbs to be. If you find that you have the verb to be is or was, make sure you draw a comparison in how you're going to be answering when these situations are present. Is talks about the present. She is my wife. She is my wife. Now, this sentence, she is my wife, talks of the present. But if I say she was my wife, it talks about the past. Now, if you see the be verb is, make sure that if you want to rewrite the statement in a negative format, please involve the phrase can not. But if you find was, make sure you involve could not. Are we clear? Alright. So remember, if you see very or to, make sure you involve so. If you see a full stop or the other two, make sure you involve that. But remember that so always goes with that. Alright. Examples. Alright, so my handwriting will not be that clear, but please try to go with me. Alright, so they will say rewrite the following sentences. using so that. Example number 1. The pot is very hot. Full stop. I cannot touch it. And you'll be asked to begin. The pot. Alright, the pot is very hot. I cannot touch it. So we all understand that we're writing the following sentences in so and that. But remember what I said. Identify the key words. The key words are very and to. When they are present, substitute with so. Also look for the full stop and the other two. And when they are present, substitute with that. If you have the be verb is, make sure you involve cannot or can. If you have the be verb was, make sure you involve could not or just could. So in this sentence, we have to begin with the pot, but make sure we involve so and that. So now, the be verb here is, which talks of the present. So the pot is very hot. So I'm going to write this sentence by saying the pot is. Now, we're not going to use very because I said what you see very, substitute with what? Yes, you substitute with so. So the pot is, alright, the pot is so hot. Okay, the pot is so hot. Now, like I said, when you see a full stop or the other two with a single or, make sure you put that. So the pot is so hot that what? Remember, this is the present because the be verb here is talks of the present, and you should involve cannot. So the pot is so hot that I cannot touch it. As simple as that. The pot is very hot. I cannot touch it. Alright, let's move on to the second example. My brother was so drunk. Sorry, I have literally just used the correct format that I'm supposed to write in. Anyway, we can still paraphrase it. My brother is too drunk to walk. Alright, thanks for understanding, people. So my brother is too drunk to walk. So you have to begin my brother. Okay? My brother, like that. So in our original statement, they're saying my brother is too drunk to walk. So you begin, but make sure you involve so and that. So you begin by saying my brother, the be verb is. Remember, when you see to, you put what? So. So my brother is so what? So drunk. If you see the other two with a single O, you involve what? That. Yes. My brother is so drunk that. Now, brother talks about could be a boy or a man. So the pronoun that you use is he. So my brother is so drunk that he. Now I cannot say couldn't walk because we have the be verb which is in the present is. So my brother is so drunk that he cannot walk. You see? Just like that. My brother is so drunk that he cannot walk. Let's continue. Now, she is very tired. she cannot study. Like that. So begin. She is. In our original statement, they're saying she is very tired. She cannot study. So we'll begin, but we'll involve so and that. So we'll begin by saying she is. Remember, if we are very, we substitute what? Yes, so. So she is so tired. Yes. Now, if you have this full stop here, substitute what? That. Yes. So she is so tired that she cannot study. You see, she is so tired that she cannot study. Let's continue with more examples. All right. My mother was too confused to talk. Okay? Then begin. My mother. My mother was too confused to talk. How are we going to rewrite this? I want you to try. You can pause the video for a second. Alright. So, my mother. So now, look at the be verb that we have here. We do not have is, we have was, which talks about the past. So I'm going to write it by saying, my mother was. Now, whenever you see the first two with a double O, you involve so. So my mother was so. So what? Confused. Yes, so confused. Now, the other two with a single O, substitute what? That. So my mother was so confused that what? She. Now, we cannot say she cannot talk, but we say she couldn't talk. So my mother was so confused that she couldn't, which is could not, talk. As simple as that. My mother was so confused that she couldn't talk. All right, let's move on. So we have so many examples on our mind. Let's continue. All right. Ben is very smart. He will pass the test. Then they say begin. Ben is very smart. He will pass the test. So what are we going to say? So we'll write by saying Ben is so smart. Full stop. We'll say what? That. So Ben is so smart that he, if you want, you could say Ben is so smart that he will pass the test, or you can say Ben is so smart that he cannot fail the test. So we'll say Ben is so smart that he will pass the test. Alright, thank you for watching this video. These are rewrites involving so, statement, that. Alright, for more information, please contact me on my line, which is 0761 754349, or you can simply just call my card where you'll find me. My name is simply Mr. Hussein. Thanks for watching.